Okay, folks. Hey, how you doing? This is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. I am in the process of updating everything, so please bear with me here, folks. I've got so much stuff I'm trying to do, and I don't know if I can do it. Okay, there's that one. Hopefully this is going to be enough. I don't know. Try and... Okay, there we go. Let's see how we're doing here, folks. I don't know if anybody's going to be showing up quite this early, but we're going to have to wait and see, aren't we? And we're going to share this out. Hopefully someone's going to show up. Just got home not too long ago, so I am doing my best. Hopefully, I'll find out. All right. Okay, sorry, folks. Just answering a post. Hopefully, someone else. Hey, Drops, how you doing, brother? I don't know about Ohio. I just know about Iowa. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Hmm. Sorry, answering questions from a friend of mine. The wine sucks. I have no idea anything about that. Well, I can understand the one of them about the lost or stolen guns. I don't know anything about the concealed carry, but that's not what I usually talk about. So I have no clue about any of that. So hopefully things are going well for you in your new location. I didn't know where you moved to. You said something possibly Missouri, possibly, or it could be wrong. I have no idea. I'm just kind of lost for words right now because I haven't been home that much long, and I'm just waiting to hear back from people. Yeah. So how you been? Hope things are going well. Uh, like I said, I got me some new hats, a couple of new hats, and some new stuff. So Arkansas, okay. I loved Diamond State Park down there. It's a really nice place to go visit. I have relatives down there. My cousins live there. My aunt did until she passed away. So they had a dairy farm down there. Ah, I am not sure how far Jenny and I drove down there once with to go diamond hunting, and I haven't been back since. One moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. Had to talk to Jenny. So, what's new besides that? The gun law thing. Hey, Rob, how you doing, brother? I just wanted to show you guys something real quick. Let me see. I'm going to see what you guys think of this. See if I get that even bigger. So bear with me here. I got to chase things out here. Let me try this one. There we go. That's my new hats that I got. Yeah. I'm not sure how many carats it was, but the day we were leaving the park, a lady found a $500,000 diamond. I don't know how many carats that would have been because they didn't specify that. They just said 500,000. But we were there for 2 days and we only did it for 1 day. It was so freaking hot. We could barely breathe. Let me do this. Copy. I've got to do this. Thank you. I just got these in yesterday. And this one here, get a little closer. You can see them a little bit better. Logo hat. These are very comfortable. I love the fact that they're not snapbacks. They're not Velcro. They're not fitted. I got some new patches, as you can see, with my name on it. So, yeah. Really, these are so freaking comfortable. I mean, this is the kind of backs that I like. They're comfortable. It doesn't get caught in my braid. And Jenny loves this one, so I'm going to have to get me some more of these made. Because I just like the color. I like the fact that my logo comes out really well. I can't tell you how long it's like a final iron-on style. But yeah, it seems to work. The other one is, simple, to the point, kind of, faded a little bit, but still comfortable as all get out. Same kind of back. Yes, cat. Okay. So, yeah, looks like I'm running a little quiet today, apparently. There's no one here besides us. Not sure why. It just, I guess, is. Yeah. So, Rob, how you been, brother? Haven't seen you in a bit. Now, what would you guys do if you found a 2-carat diamond? Because I'm sure I don't know. Give me a second here. I'm just going to look for that. My patch, I think I sat on it. Is it, Ninja, I love you, girl. No. Go. She's not happy. Oh, crap. What did I do with it? I just had it. Well, I guess I'm going to have to find it once again later. Oh, I hope you feel better. Jenny's a little under the weather. She's supposed to be getting out her staples on Thursday. But, hopefully she'll get better soon. Crap, what did I do with it? I just literally took a picture of it. Now I can't find it. Unless I put it in my pocket. No, I didn't put it in my pocket. Yeah, I get a little. I got one of them anyway. Yeah, there's the patch. So I was thinking about maybe put them on the back of my shirt, my hat, maybe, like they do in the military. Don't know. Have to wait and see. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I hope everybody is doing well. Not sure where everybody else is. Usually people are in here in chat already. Haven't heard anything from anybody. Let me check. See if there's anybody on Instagram. What's going on? Maybe they left me a message or something. Oh, there's Jason on Instagram. Yeah, so Jason's doing air rifle videos on Instagram and probably Bumble too. Or Rumble, sorry. Just a mild chest infection, nothing. Okay. I bet you can. No worries here. Yeah, me, I'm just trying to get my leg better before I can actually go do stuff again. I got a couple people on Facebook who like the picture, so that's cool. I don't know about the scotch because I don't drink, but I'll agree with the coffee. Coffee is supposed to be good for chest congestion and stuff. Now, I am not the herbalist or homegrown herbalist type person like say Cecilia is, but I know coffee fixes most things, respiratory wise, anyway. Right, love?
Yep.
How'd that work? Good.
It's why.
Yeah, Jenny's trying to claim this hat, by the way.
Yep, it's mine.
It's not yours. But I can get you.
I'm married to you. It's half mine.
You didn't even know I was getting it.
I know.
But I will try to get you one. Okay?
Did we get the mail?
No. I just came in, got ready for my stream.
Oh. So I'm expecting a package.
Oh. Okay, folks. Talk with Jenny. I'm going to have to go check the mail, apparently.
Hello.
She's just got out of the shower.
I'm a little thinky.
Was. Not anymore.
Hopefully after Thursday I won't have to sit on the cooler anymore. When I shower. I got one of those portable yarn holders that has a wrist strap, and you put it together and put your yarn on it. I ordered it from Temu and I'm expecting it any day now. So hopefully it comes in soon. They have a whole bunch of them on Temu. Thick ones. It isn't necessarily you to watch me brush my hair. There, that's better. I know I'm not supposed to be walking without the crutches, but I feel more stable without the crutches. Hi. Ooh. Viking wolf's head. Nice. Yeah, that's why it's called anti-murder juice. Nothing? Nuts.
Have you been tracking it?
Yeah. It's supposed to be delivered between today and the 26th that it's coming through UPS.
They'll tell you when it's coming.
Okay.
It's just for me. Oh.
Yeah, I love Temu. They don't take nearly as long as Wish does.
For you.
I have chest congestion, so he thinks this is going to help.
And what is it for?
Sinus congestion.
No, that's chest congestion.
I got spray for that. But no,
Anybody else new come in?
nope, just still Rob on the road.
And Drops is in here too.
Oh, hey, Drops. I didn't see you. Okay, he's back, so I'm gonna
grab my Pepsi first.
Oh well,
I'll
he's
use
got to
the
get
restroom.
his hydration,
And I got to dehydrate myself real quick.
and then he's got to dehydrate too. So Rob on the road. How are things in England?
He's got the same congestion thing.
Oh yeah, it's the weather. I mean, roller coaster.
Well, he is in England, so you know how he, what it's like over there.
Yeah, pretty much like Iowa.
I can't say I haven't been to England.
Very, very wet. Yeah, well, that's par for the course over there. So, hi, Cecilia. How are you?
Please tell her I have not been back to Relics yet because I haven't got paid.
Cecilia. He's waiting for payday to get your things that you want from Relics. Now I've been having issues with my lungs. They did a CAT scan, a CT scan of my chest when I had the blood clot in my lungs, and there's a lot of stuff in there. Oh, 79 days into the year, and we've had 85 days of rain. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Tell them what the temperature was today.
Oh, it was, what, 63?
63.
And when we left the
March.
house this morning, it was 29. So.
That's a 30 plus
Look at that.
difference. Pepsi.
Oh, okay. He's hovering, so I'm going to let him get back on. Talk to you guys later. Get some Maline and smoke it and make a tea. It clears the lungs.
Sounds like Cecilia.
Yeah, my pulmonary doctor told me I actually have areas in my lungs that are not getting air.
She does not have asthma.
Well,
That's what they said.
yeah. So I have no idea what the hell's going on with me. Nobody does. Oh, Cecilia had small hail yesterday and light snow today. Yeah. Okay. You hopping that back on. I'm actually doing pretty good with that directions.
Okay, I'm back. Mulin, it opens up the airways.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
You told me that already.
Okay. I don't know. I've heard of mulin, but I don't know what it is. I know it's a plant. I just don't know anything about it. Other than I've read about it here and there. I got a herbalism book over there that might have it. I have no idea. Well, it didn't start over there. It started over here. Ooh, bleach burns in the lungs. That's when you overuse bleach. The mulin's also supposed to clear congestion too.
Oh, good.
But she's got spots that when they did X-rays and MRIs that in her lungs that they want to go in to check it out. Do you want to do a biopsy?
No.
Oh, I thought they did.
You're going to have me do another CT scan.
Okay. Malin. Okay. I'm just reading it the way it's, like cross between protein and, mole. So my herbalism skills are not very good. Now, give me some medical supplies. I can treat you. No issues. That's what I trained for. But mine were more for external injuries, not internal injuries. Cecilia says she has the same thing. She's waiting on another test to find out what is in her lungs.
I've got white spots in my lungs, and they want to know what that is.
Yeah, they could be just cysts.
I wouldn't doubt it. I'm getting them all over the place.
But her foot's not like a size of a house anymore. It's the other one. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. So Cecilia, I'm not sure if you saw the thing here. There's my new hat. I got me a couple of these new ones here. The bigger than the old ones. So I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put those. But I got that one and this one. These are, I love these hats. Let's see here. 100% cotton. That's why they're so comfortable.
Yep.
I don't know about that,
Here,
Rob. I mean, I definitely have to take care of your injuries. And that's kind of required Hippocratic thing and all that stuff. But I'm not a doc by any means. Though I have been called doc multiple times. Now, I do have a shirt that I didn't wear today that I could have, that would have been really cool on this particular topic. But it's on the back porch. It's my MASH 4077th t-shirt that I acquired in my size. Don't ask me where I found, how I got it, why it showed up, why it's in the condition it is, but it's an awesome shirt. I do have some news about the one of the kits that I acquired from Temu that I am not really quite. We're gonna wait for Jenny to hack up her other lung.
Yep.
Are you good?
For now.
Do you need your breathing treatments or something?
No.
Okay.
I don't have an inhaler yet. She's supposed to be ordering one.
Okay. Love, if you go to my live right now, there's a link from Cecilia for you. You don't have to talk or anything. Just click on the link.
I had to restart my phone.
Oh, okay. She'll get it in a bit. She's on her phone right now, not her computer. But I had purchased this fire piston from Temu, and no matter what I do, I cannot get the compression I need to get it to ignite. I tried everything. It's just not airtight. As much as I would like to, it is not have a, even though it does a little compression, it just doesn't have enough to cause the I can't tell you what the effect's called, but it'd be like I call it the diesel engine effect, where it presses to it ignites. But I've tried everything I could. I tried redoing the seals with the petroleum jelly, and it just, I'm replacing the seals. I just can't get enough compression. Oh, I'm sure they do, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing something wrong first, Cecilia. I need to see what I'm doing wrong first. I've made char cloth. I did everything. I was trying to do a video on it on Sunday. Hun.
All right, I thought my headphones were. Oh, that's right.
Well, here's the O-rings that it comes with. And it comes, I've got a lot of extras. As you see, the big ones are for the bottom of the compression chamber, which goes to this one right here. And I tried everything I can think of to get the compression up, but I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I mean, These are totally unlike the ones I've used in the past. I've had two prior to this one. This one is the most complicated one I've ever seen. The one I had originally was basically it had a wood shaft with an O-ring and a wood handle, but the tube was a simple copper pipe. It's plain and simple. It worked. The second one worked, but irregularly. Then one of my seals blew, and then I didn't have any ones to replace it. Now, I'm going to try resealing this thing one more time, and hopefully I can get enough compression to do something. But I redid both the seals. And the thing is, if I press on it long enough, there's like an air leak somewhere. I'm not sure. I tried even hitting it with a hammer. The handle part here screws on and off. I just try to get it tight enough, but it won't come off, because apparently I didn't know it until just now, when I over the weekend. This comes off, and this is just a hollow tube, as you can see. I guess you could store some char cloth in there if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't really want to try that. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not get the compression to. It should not go past this. Easy. I mean, it should be hard, getting stronger all the way down, and everything I tried didn't work. Hey, Molly. Hey, Jason. Links in the chat somewhere. I just don't know where. But I've been trying to get this thing to work. I replaced the seals. I cranked down on the chambers to make sure they were getting a good seal. I tried lubing them up as much as I physically can, because the ones I know how to use didn't require two seals on the piston. And the compression chamber, which is this part right here, I've never had one that had the end come off. It was always one solid piece, and it worked great. But this is totally confusing. And it shouldn't be. Look how easy that comes out. It shouldn't be able to do that. It should be a suction both directions. I do have an idea about something. Give me a second. I'm not sure if it'll work. I gotta reach over here and grab something I didn't consider until just now. Okay, I need that. Gun cleaning kit. I don't know if this is going to work or anything, but I got to give it a shot to see what happens. Because this thing is not sealing at all. I've tried everything I can think of. Actually, no, I didn't. I just tried something else. Give me a second. Are the cotton balls still in the bathroom?
What?
Cotton balls still in the bathroom?
Should be, yes.
Okay.
Or they might be in my drawer down here.
Well, you check your drawer. I'll check your drawer. Yeah, they got to be in there because I don't see them in here. I need some cotton balls.
Underneath. In the drawer.
Down here?
Yeah. Tried to hide them from the cat.
Okay. Let's see what I can do about trying to increase the compression of these things. No, I have not tried them underwater. That's a good idea, though. But I'm going to try cleaning out the insides of this, make sure it's not gunked up in some way. Um, it seems to me that there shouldn't be any air leaks whatsoever, but if I'm not getting 100% seal, I need to figure out why I'm not getting a seal. Because it seems like a me problem, not a piston problem. But then again, when I bought this, they didn't come with instructions. And these are a little different than the ones I'm used to. Let's see what I can do. Let me put that link back in there in case anybody's interested in coming up. There we go. I'm going to use part of my rod from my rifle cleaning kit. Ooh, wow. Just going through that once. Look how dirty it is. It looks like I shot a rifle through there. I'm not going to score it or anything like I would for a rifle or anything like that, but I'm going to make sure I go through this thing a couple times so I get this thing clean as I possibly can, then try it again. If I can compress it a little cleaner, maybe it might work. Okay. Let's try this again. Crank that down. Don't know. It's confusing because I've never had to deal with anything that's complicated. Because like I said, the ones I've had before had wood shafts and they only one seal. I could try it with one seal to see if that might change things. I don't know. Okay. Good to know. Thank you, Cecilia. Okay, I got this thing super lubed up. I think yeah. I might need thicker seals because I'm not sure you guys can hear this. That's a lot of play in there. Let me try getting a piece of char cloth and see what I can do. One moment, please. I have tested the char cloth itself. It does catch really easy. And it has come out really. This is just half of the canvas piece that came with it. It's just like a little. It's actually turned out really well. So I'm going to give this a shot one more time. But I have a feeling that the seals are not enough. The end came off. Nothing. try a smaller piece. Maybe that might work. But I've tried everything I can think of. But I think that the seal is not tight enough. Crap. There we go. Sorry.
Hey.
If you're still here, please put a 1 in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know you're here. I will try your suggestion, Rob, later on. I feel stupid. Had it in upside down. That didn't work out well, did it? Because I've never had this much issues before with one of these. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? Having a little, issues with a fire piston I picked up off of Temu. I have a feeling it's a me problem, but I could be wrong. Because I've used fire pistons in the past, and I've not had any issues. But this one, I'm not getting enough compression. Let me see what I can do here. Yeah, I'm not getting enough compression. Because usually when I do that, something happens. Oh, stay awake. Get some coffee. Yeah, you're right, Cecilia. That is too much give. I mean, because right there, look at that. That shouldn't be that easy. And makes a better baby rattle right now than anything else. I was thinking maybe if I increase the size of the seals, but the same diameter, but thicker, possibly. I don't know. I've replaced the originals with these, and while I have tons of extras, it just not seem to be sealing properly. So, anybody have used anything similar to these? I mean, I've used handmade ones. This is a manufactured one, obviously, but I've never needed one but had it a bottom that can come out like this. And I've tried everything I can think of. I am going to try that idea that, because look at that. Look how much play is in that. That should not be that easy. It should be hard from that point all the way down. I'm gonna have to give me some water, put some water in the sink and try that. But that's all I got for that one. Ha 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 ha. No, Rob. By the way, I did try out the new alcohol stove, and it worked amazingly well. Compared to my old one, which is this one, the new one weighs about a third of what this one does. And I was getting blue flames, like say this is the new one, about that high up. All the jets were working perfectly. And it was putting out some serious heat. Not as much as it would be out of this one, but for just a little ounce of fuel, it worked amazingly well. And like I said, for a fraction of the weight of this one. And this was the one I got off Wish or Geek. I can't remember which, but I paid like 15 for that one, and I paid less than 10 for the new one. I will probably have to do that because, Cecilia, I mean, I shouldn't be having this much issues with this thing because it gives me like simple instructions right there, but it doesn't explain. My char cloth is dry. It catches a spark easily. With my ferro rod, with my flint and steel, no issues. But it just doesn't want to, the compression one, it just doesn't have the compression I need. But let me check, like Cecilia said, see if anybody else is on here has done that. Let me see what I got here. Let's see here. I don't see anything under the Temu fire piston. I see one like I had before, but not that one. No, I don't see a Temu fire piston issues. Let me see if I can find some more on the net that has anything about that one. Yeah, I'm not finding any issue, anything people's talking about it anywhere. Yeah, apparently that fire piston was discontinued. Yeah, the file's gone and everything, so don't know. Okay, here's the fire piston one. We got the video. They're using a generous piece of. I did that. Sorry, I'm just looking at what their instructions are. Okay. Let me see if theirs works better than mine. Okay. Yep. I got the lubricant right here. I'm gonna try it one more time. But let me see what I do with it. That's right here. I've got char cloth. It's just not gotten a lot of compression there, Rob. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm gonna show you. Here's another thing. When I pull this out like this, it should not be staying like this. It should be trying to pull itself back in. It's like I'm not getting enough compression at all. Let's see if I put a lot of. Okay. Like I said, I've tried everything I can think of, and I am driving myself batty because I've never had issues with these before. Not this particular one, mind you, but other ones I've had before in the past. I was able to get them to work almost immediately. I'm sorry about this. Nothing. It's not getting the compression I need. Let me try this again. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. Yeah, the thing is, here, I'll show you what I got. Okay, this is like the one I'm using. Yeah, this is, with the exception of the paracord in there, which I didn't get. I was never able to get. Yeah, that's what mine looks like. Here it is. Okay, this is the one I have. And I've been trying to follow their directions. And mine comes with all this. But that's the one I have right there. And it looks like that. But the video, I look at the instructions, and it's not. I've never had one with that required 2 O-rings before. So I don't know. I just feel like there's not enough compression for this. So I don't know. But maybe I'll let Rob try this to see if he can get this thing to work. What do you think, Rob? Do you think you can give it a shot? But here's the problem I'm having. Listen to that. That's a lot of play because there's a major space. You can see it around the plunger, the piston, and there shouldn't be hardly any. And the seals are, I mean, I think there's like a fraction too small. I mean, I've cleaned them up. I replaced them. I've lubed them up. I've tried everything I can think of. I don't know what else I can do. I've even cleaned out the piston itself. Let's see. I cleaned off all the lube real quick. Let me see what I can do here. Let me run a cotton ball through there to clear it out one more time. Make sure there's no gunk interfering with the seals, that kind of thing. This is, look how slow that is. That should not be slow. So I'm going to try another piece of char cloth and try again. I'm not trying the whole piece. I'm just trying a small piece. Nothing. I'm not getting any compression whatsoever. I'm doing everything I can think of. My last try, then I'm done. Yeah, not even an ember. Nothing. It's got some compression, but it's like really freaking slow on the up, you know. And the fact is, I shouldn't be able to. Yeah, I got a hole somewhere because I should not be able to compress that all the way down. I don't. I should be muted. Am I muted now? I got muted for like a half a second. I fixed it. I think it's because I had my tin on there. But let's try with. No, it shouldn't be easy at all. Okay, I put some fresh lubricant on there. Okay, let's try that with this. Putting that back in here one more time. It could be my char cloth, possibly, but I'm not getting a lot of. I'm not really hyped up on the compression here. Like I said, I've tried everything I could think of. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's going. Look at that. It's not really. It's got some, but not very much. Molly, have Jason check his, see how his compression is, because mine is like next to nothing right now. I'm not sure why. Okay, let me check something real quick. This is not a piston thing I'm checking. I'm checking something else. Um, okay, the hell with it. I'm trying a ferro rod. Not sure if this one can even work with that, but I'll give it a shot. Nope, these don't. This new one does not work for nothing on ferro rods. So reach over here and grab something else. Oh, that's not it. Oh, frick, what'd I do with it? Oh, nope. Nope. Got that wood. Oh, this one should work. Don't get to use this little one very much. This is like probably being batty. Okay. Char cloth is caught, as you can see. The sparks are from the ferro rod. It might be that the char cloth might be too thick. Who knows? Hey, Scott. Yeah, I've tried everything I can think of, and while the piece of char cloth that I made is working, it's still smoldering. I mean, I just did it about a minute ago, and it's still going, as you can see. It's even putting on a little heat. Hey, Scott, I'm having issues with a fire piston. Any suggestions? You're the one that does the fire up Fridays and everything. I've done everything I can think of with this. I've lubed up the seals. I've checked the compression. Only thing I haven't done is air tested it underwater, see if there's any air coming through, which I have a feeling there might be, because this thing here is a little loose, in my opinion. I have used, this is like the third fire piston I've ever owned. My favorite one got stolen from me. The second one is lost in the house somewhere. And I just didn't have any seals for that one. So if I could find that one, I'll bring that one back. But this one here, I've done everything I can think of to get this one to work. The compression is just way too light. I mean, I should not be able to do that easily with a finger. %100% cotton. I have some other stuff. I plan on making some. It was a cotton canvas. I'm not sure what else I could try to use. I do have some material for making char cloth. I just haven't had the chance to make any more since then. I've got a bandana that I was planning on making one out of. These are 100% cotton, but I'm not using those. But if anybody wants to come up, I put the chat link in the chat. Please come up. I'm willing to entertain any and all guests up here. I mean, okay, give me a second here. I've found several fire pistons online, but one similar to the ones I've used, which is basically a wood shaft with a decent knob and a copper tube, a sealed copper tube. No other entries or anything like that. And the piston itself has one seal. And this one here it's got some compression, but not enough. Because I mean, that should be not that easy. I should be fighting it. So I have no idea what to do. And also, I shouldn't be able to pull that. Look at that. That should go back really quick. But nothing. I know it's a seal problem. But it's just like it's not giving me enough compression. Okay, we'll talk more about it, Scott. Well, there's that. I've tried everything I can think of. If someone else has better ideas, I'm all ears. But I do like the idea of possibly using Rob on the Road's suggestion about pressure testing it underwater, see if there's bubbles. If that means the seal's not getting where it needs to be. Because this thing should be airtight. And without that airtight seal, it won't work. Which makes me sad. It might be, Cecilia. Sorry about that. I actually hit my airplane mode on my computer. That's on me, folks. Nothing you guys did. I'm just reaching down trying to clear off stuff off my computer because I use my laptop to do all this. But there's that. Like I said, there's on the picture what I did tonight. I did get me some new hats. This is one of them with my logo on there. And here's another one. These are both all cotton. And I got a couple of these 4-inch by 1-inch Velcro patches with my name on it. So these are going to be cool. Trying to figure out where I want to put these. I got a small one on my backpack already from the first time I grabbed one. It's like really tiny ones. But that seems to work really well. I like those. I think this Cecilia, it wasn't a freeze. It was me accidentally hitting my airplane mode on my computer. It's user error, not internet error. Nope, just me. I was wondering why my internet went down. I go, wait a second here. Then I noticed my little symbol for the deal is. This is why I stick to flint and steel, folks. Is my personal preference for starting fires. I will prefer this method over most methods. Though I do need to get some more flint. Because while I can do this, if I get me a decent piece of flint. But, yeah. I know I have a good piece here somewhere. Just got to remember what I did with it. Let's see what I do with it. I thought I had it up here. I guess I don't. I had a really big piece of flint that I used to keep up here. I'm not sure where I put it. It was me pushing the wrong button, folks. Please forgive me. So, how is everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Scott, when you get back from eating supper, I guess we'll talk more about our little get together coming up. Yeah, I'm almost going to say I'm done with that because I just don't like the way it doesn't work when I want it to. Because the ones I had in the past, I had no issues with. And I can show you pictures of ones that I have had in the past somewhere. Let me see here. Let's see if I have a picture of one like similar to what I used. Yeah, here we go. This is what I've used in the past. Something similar to this one. Simple to the point. Nothing fancy. No external pieces to it. Just, that's all there is to it. But this machine stuff, it just is confusing. I like my ferro rods. I got most of mine from Cliff, so I don't have any spares. Um, I've got 3 big ones and a couple of small ones, but most of the ones I carry is my everyday carry ones. Like one of them is, I want to say it's, that's in my pants pocket. I have to go get it. I understand about things growing legs. Yeah, I saw that. Way to go, Rob. I've not had anything even close to that. The best I've done was just shy of 3,000. So way to go, Rob. I'm really proud of you. Yeah, I mean, literally, my one of my hats got a 426 views, and this one only got 72. Sorry about that, folks. I was reading. I have a tendency to go quiet when I'm reading because I gotta try to concentrate what I'm doing. Well, if anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome to. Try to bounce ideas off people. And okay, I mean, I don't have anything else to show other than my hat, my hats that I got, and the fire piston that I'm having issues that not working. If I could find my old one, I would keep it and use it. But the only thing I really like about the thing is the tin itself. The tin's fine. I like the tin. I mean, be great for making char cloth in and a few other things. But I'll stick with my Hudson Bay tobacco tin for my flint and steel because thanks to Grace, this is an amazing thing that she got me. So, and I'll praise her every day for what she did. So that's all I can tell you. This one's battered, it's bruised, but it is something I will cherish for a very, very, very long time because it goes on every backpacking trip I ever go on. So now I just got to organize things just a little bit better. Okay, Cecilia. So, Rob, have you been fishing yet this year? And if you have, what'd you catch? Ian and I went over to Ken Wolf Lake at Mariposa Park, and he tried catching fish, and he didn't catch anything. I got a lot of little bluegill, nothing fancy, about 5 or 6 bluegill, maybe 7, little small ones. So I don't know anything more about anything big out there because I can't stand for very long because of my knee. I had my chair. I was sitting in my chair. And my chair kept on sinking into the mud. But I caught fish, which I'm happy for. I feel like a deer with the headlights because I'm trying to think of stuff to say. So, any questions about my fire piston, my flint and steel, my new gear? My mess kit. Oh, I do have a question for you guys out there. I did have one of my gear break on me, and I need your guys' help to figure out where I could find the manufacturer of something like this, or exact like this, or similar to this. This is my compass. It broke. It snapped. I don't know how it snapped because I had it in a secure pocket and everything, padded pocket, but it snapped right in half. Well, this part is really good, but I like being able to use it as a map function, but this doesn't allow me to do that. I've been trying to find out where this came from. I know it's a Silva style, so I don't know exactly what, I can't afford a Silva because this thing has no markings at all. Well, like made in USA, made in China, nothing. You'd think it'd be somewhere on this thing, but nothing. I've seen some really good ones on eBay, and there's some on the one I was showing you a picture of earlier is from Amazon, which is this one right here, Rob. So there's this one. Well, Ian's got his license. He's he tried fishing with me about a week ago, and nothing. He didn't get anything. I don't know what he was doing because he went off by himself. He didn't say he caught anything, so I don't know. That's cool. Let's see if I can find one that was like I used the first time. Yeah, I said, I'm trying to find a decent fire piston because they work if you have not a lot of dexterity. You can just like slam it down and get an ember that way. It'd be awesome, but I have no freaking clue why the one I got doesn't work. I'm seeing a lot of similar to the one I got from Temu, but the ones I have never used a double O-ring on the piston itself, so I have no idea. Sorry, folks. Just trying to see if there's anything similar to what I used to use, but I've got no clue. But most of the ones I've seen that look like I used to have only had one O-ring on it. Only the machine factory made ones have the double O-ring. And I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, I'll leave it because I still have my other methods. I got 3 or 4 different methods, including ferro rods and my flint and steel, matches, lighter, Fresnel lens. I have multiple ways of starting fires. even magnifying glasses, with this. So even I'm not sure if that would even work, but there's a little one on this one would be great for starting fires now. Not so much for a compass, mind you, but there's that. I just need to replace this one. Okay, this one's just like I said. There's nothing I can do to fix it, and super glue would not be strong enough because it would still possibly break. Oh, okay. Here's Jason. Let me see what Jason put out here. Okay. Yeah, that'll work, Jason. Thank you. That's perfect. That's very similar to the one I've got. I like having a good map compass, not just a compass. Okay, I'm going to have to save that one. Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you, Jason. I got it saved. Now, what? Crikey, I was going to do some. Please forgive me, folks. I need to go grab some more food because I'm just still hungry. Yes, I'll grab your ice cream. I will be right back. You can talk to Jenny while I'm gone. Your water bottle is blocking your face.
I can't read that from over here.
No, but you could still talk to people. They can still hear you. You know, almost nothing left, huh? You know that, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Better save that before it falls down inside the chair.
Mm-hmm. Ice cream! Ice cream! It's just easier if I just eat it this way. I think someone kind of helped himself to it because I wasn't missing this much.
Probably. Like I said, he was snacking like crazy.
Ian partook of my ice cream.
I'm surprised he didn't find the chocolate chips.
Well, I'm pretty sure he did.
Well, they're going to see me eat raw meat just like this because I'm not raw meat, but cooked pork steak because I'm freaking starving. Please forgive me, folks. I mean, it's cooked, but I'm here. Here's Jason. Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother?
No, I couldn't get my fire started to work either.
Did you feel like you got low compression?
No, it's got some pretty good compression. I just don't know if it's enough.
That's what I think. I mean, it's like I said low compression.
Yeah. I mean, I did strike it once and it got hot real quick, but then it was out. When I
It
pulled
also
out.
might be the char cloth too.
No, I just used a little bit of cotton ball and rubbing alcohol.
Mm-hmm. I could try that. I got cotton balls. I got rubbing alcohol. What percentage of alcohol?
It's not rubbing. It's rum.
Oh, you use real alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have 99% rubbing alcohol.
I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. Oh. 67 in the greenhouse. Had to check the temperature in the greenhouse.
Not hot enough.
We need to feed these puppies.
I know we need to feed the puppy soon.
I know I'm going to seem like a caveman, but eating with my hands, but this stuff is freaking good.
What is it?
Looks like bread.
Pork steak.
Oh,
I cooked it last night.
oh, our place.
Last night or the night before? Night before last.
Sorry, I'm trying to get all caught up from today. I just been kind of busy today.
I bet. I do have some news that I'm going to inform you guys of in a moment. Let me finish chewing here.
So I broke 100.
So you're past 100 subscribers now? Molly's past 100 subscribers.
Woohoo!
Good job.
Way to go.
And posted some pictures today.
Yeah, Molly even posted pictures on her community chat.
Cool. I'll have to go back and check those. Okay. With my injury being what it is, and me having to wait for get my weight down to where they do the surgery, my workplace is farming me out to a new location because they don't have the type of work that I'm allowed to do. And they're farming me out to a nonprofit organization.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Have you ever heard of the DAV store?
Yes.
Yeah.
Disabled American Veterans.
Yeah, Disabled American Veterans. It's a Dave.
And it's a thrift store.
Yes.
Yes.
They're going to be farming me out to there.
Well, don't spend your money there.
Yeah, don't spend your money there.
I've actually found some really nice stuff there. I'm just saying. But
Later.
that's just that I'll be doing desk work. So I got to be sitting 60% of the time anyway. And with my weight control. So. The thing is, I'll be getting paid as if I'm in the warehouse. So my pay doesn't change. My location changes and the hours shift a little bit. They don't change, they just shift. Because the DAV store does not open until 10 o'clock in the morning. So and so Jenny will be getting to work before I will.
So she's going to drop you off and pick you up, huh?
Mm-mm. I'll drop her off.
I get to sleep in.
And she loves the fact she gets to sleep in.
She has to work first.
Pretty so. What in the world?
Not really, Cecilia. While the DAV is a thrift store, it's not my preferred thrift store because they generally don't have the stuff I usually look for. Now, they do have a lot of craft stuff and some other things, but none of the stuff that,
Not really on the craft.
not the same craft. I'm not talking about your craft, son. Like puzzles and other things that you don't do.
Hobbies.
Like aircraft?
Hobbies.
Huh?
Aircraft?
Not aircraft. But they do have a really freaking cool bow on the wall, but they screwed a screw through it, which I'm really sad about.
What about a watercraft?
Nope. No big craft.
Spacecraft?
I wish.
The DAV store could be a spacecraft. There's no, you have no clue. It's possible. But I can guarantee you I'll probably get bored looking around that place really easily.
Put stuff back on hangers.
I don't know, because I'm only being able to walk 40% of the time, which is in an 8-hour period is a little over 3 hours and 12 minutes of walking and only being able to lift 11 pounds. So that's not very much. And I could pick off the spare hangers off the thing and put them back in the back maybe, but only it's going to be desk work. I do get to see the cool stuff that comes in, but that's about it. Okay, what is that word she used, Jason? I can't understand it.
Inconceivable?
No, I think it's Achilles.
Yeah, it's your Achilles heel.
It's ACHI.
Achilles.
Yeah, how you spell that?
ACHILLES.
Yeah, she spelled it with a K. Excuse me. It might be my weakness, but I don't know. The thing is, I'm really good at finding decent things and everything else. So I've never really found anything really decent for me there. So
I just had a Harbor Freight commercial.
Okay.
Harbor Freight?
I'm not even sure what I got.
You missed it. Ad for PC games for Cecilia.
Here's a good one for you. WildWillies.com. Beard care.
Yeah, don't get me started. This live will go downhill quick. Then you have to put it on private.
Why is that?
Because I have a bad mind.
I bet. Especially the Wild Willies part.
Yeah. I thought you said Wild Willie's Park.
No, wildwillies.com.
That's because you're talking with your mouth full.
My apologies.
Yep.
So did you see my hats?
Yep.
What do you think?
Cool.
Neat. The logo one is better than the name on it.
Yeah, this is just a basic, simple one. They're comfortable, though. They're 100% cotton. I didn't pay that much for them. And the fact is, I love that they're these kind of...
The buckle?
Yeah, the buckles over the strap, over the Velcro or the snapbacks, or the fitted ones. I hate those three kinds.
Yeah,
This
mine's
is
got little buttons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jenny loves this one, so I have to get her one. I keep telling her she needs to make her own logo, but she hasn't done it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Cecilia, for the bless you. I did get some bigger name tags, so I think that's kind of cool.
But they don't know how to write a proper U in China.
Well, that's you. I don't care. The thing is, you can see it more on here on the camera than you can in person.
Yeah, the crazy typewriter.
Yeah, just like the letters are kind of thicker in some places and thinner in others. The R is a little weird as well. It just looks different on the camera, though. But in person, you can't tell.
Yeah, just don't stop moving. You'll be okay.
Oh, by the way, thank you for the link for the compass,
Oh, you're welcome.
because that's exactly the one I needed. I mean, like I said, I could read a compass. There's not an issue with that. But the thing is, when I want to work a map, I need something more than just a straight compass.
Yeah, I was surprised. My parents bought me a $25 compass back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
I still have that compass.
Yeah. I think you showed us that one once. But I just try to figure out how the hell did this thing break when I had it in a padded section of my backpack in a case.
All it takes is if it was in the case, I don't know.
I mean, the case itself is not...
Did it break at the magnifying glass?
No, it didn't.
Oh,
It's snapped off completely.
oh wow.
It went straight. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to go. And just
Was
snap.
it in a hard case or a soft case?
Soft case.
All it takes is a foot.
The thing is, where I have it was in the center of my backpack, where it couldn't be. There's no pressure on that one. But I'm gonna have to. I only paid originally $4 for this one, so I'm not out over a ton of money or anything like that. But having a decent map compass means a lot to me because I know how to read a map, and I guess that would be a good millennial way to get somebody lost because just give them a compass and a map and tell them to find their way out
Oh yeah.
without telling them how to use it. So, if anybody knows,
Would they be able to figure it out? Out of 100, how many do you think would figure it out?
it actually depends on where they're from.
6 to 10, yeah. All from the city.
All from the city? Ooh, I don't know.
6 to 10%.
No internet allowed.
Yeah, like 6 or 10%.
Yeah, maybe.
The ones that are good at math will probably figure out a lot faster.
Most likely. I mean, they might understand what a compass is, but that's about it. Then you got to orient yourself from the compass to the map to your environment. And that's
Yeah, if you got a good topo map, you can figure out where you are. If you don't, then it won't tell you where you are, but it'll tell you where you're heading.
Don't scare the children. Now, Ian could possibly figure it out, but because he knows me, but he wouldn't let me teach him how to use a compass. But he does know.
Buy 2. Give one to Ian.
Huh?
Buy 2 of those compasses and give one to Ian.
I could probably do that.
It might be different if it's his. Especially if he got on a birthday or a Christmas present.
Well, his 18th birthday is coming up next month.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And
have it engraved.
no. Because for the price of these are, I mean, if it was made of something a little bit more pricier, then maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I would consider this a disposable item, technically.
Yeah, this is true.
So I would give him that. I'd give him a map of the area, state of Iowa. And, he'd probably wonder why I would do that, but be a topographical map of Iowa, which would be even better.
Yeah.
And just tell him to figure it out. But he can read a map because I've taught him that much, especially from backpacking and stuff. So he can figure it out.
A topographical map is a little bit different animal.
When you backpack in the places you've never been to before,
Mm-hmm.
I taught him how to find the right path because we got to read the map. And he's not afraid of getting lost either, which is nice. So I'm not sure how many people here actually have good compasses. Not just simple button compasses, because those things are a dime a dozen, literally. Pennies on the dollar type situation. How many people actually have good map compasses?
I know I do. And I
know you do.
What I really want to do is I need to get a sextant and learn how to read how to do that.
I know where to get one.
Oh, yeah, you can get them everywhere.
Harbor Freight sells them.
Oh, I know.
I gave one to a friend of ours for a wedding gift. A brass one. She loved it.
The question is, how accurate is it going to be from Harbor Freight?
No clue. No phone allowed, Rob. because you got to be able to use something without power. When you don't have power, you got to figure a way around. Ian does know how to somewhat navigate by the stars, somewhat, because his real mom and Jenny are astronomy nuts. And they look at stars whenever they can, that kind of thing. But and me, I know where to find the North Star, maybe, but a decent compass always points where it needs to point. I'm surprised Cecilia did not have a compass.
Yeah, but like I said, you got to make sure it's a map that is aligned with the compass, or is it just a line with an arrow on it? You got to be careful of that too.
Well, like this one here. Let's see where to put it.
Like I said, I ran to McNally. No.
No, okay. This one here, as you can see, it's broke. Let me put myself larger on this one so you can see it better. Even though it's broke.
Yeah.
You can see it's got the increment lines, both sides.
Yeah.
But mine's missing half of it now.
Yeah, but if you get a book like a Rand McNally book, they are not aligned to magnetic north.
No, they're aligned to what's it called? It's not magnetic north. It's the other one. Polar north.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she lost hers. Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you know the angle of the polar north,
The declination?
The math is a little bit, jumbly. But
right.
But if you got a map that is magnetically correct, oh yeah, it'll be like, oh, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is.
But the thing is, you got to know where you're at first.
As long as I got a topographical map, oh yeah, it's easy.
Not really. They can drop, blindfold you, take out in the middle of nowhere, give you the map, give you the compass, and you've got to figure out where you are on that map.
Mm-hmm.
Without practice, you won't know.
Oh yeah, I used to do it all the time when I was in Boy Scouts.
I was a Boy Scout one day. The rest of the stuff I learned because of my dad, who was a Marine. I only use the word was as a past tense because he's passed away. The only reason. I can understand yarn being important to you, Cecilia. Like I said, most of my stuff, it gets wore out. It breaks because that's what these kind of things do. They're not 100% unbreakable. But like I said, there's stuff that Jason and I both
Hey, Jarrett.
worry about. Hey, Jarrett, how you doing? Is your air rifles, your
Mm-hmm.
other things like that. Me, my bows, our fishing gear. Oh, by the way, when I was telling you guys I went fishing the other week with Ian, I actually had to repair my reel on the fly. Yes, my telescopic rod was working fine. My reel got damaged. The crank got broke.
Yeah, so you still need a magnet.
Well, magnets, you can find a magnet if you know where to look.
Yeah, you got to magnetize the needle.
Yeah, you could get a magnet from any radio.
Alternator.
Or anything like that.
Rub it on there. Yeah, you're good to go.
You can float a needle in water.
Mm-hmm.
But it will point one way or the other. It does not tell you which way is north.
Well, the sun will tell you that.
Well, it depends on what time of day you're doing it too. Because if you do it in the afternoon, you may not thinking, we might be thinking it's the other way around, Or if you have really long hair like I do.
The shadows will tell you.
How's he doing, Jarrett? By the way, Jarrett and his boys are freaking tall.
Yeah.
I mean, they make you look short.
A lot of people around here make me look short.
Well, let's see. Who was the tallest person at the gathering?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think we had a lot of tall people. No, Cliff wasn't the tallest. Mm-mm. Cliff was around my height. So it's same as Blake. I think Tyler's tall, so
Yeah.
ish. But we didn't really have a lot of tall people. I know that Rob is taller than me. A lot of people are taller than me because I'm not really super tall. But yeah, 6'8". Oh my gosh! I'm not going to do any tall jokes there, Jarrett. I just think it's you guys are just huge. Cool people though, way cool people. Cliff is the tallest. I don't think Cliff is the tallest.
He's very tall.
That Cliff is tall. Taller than average.
Let me see here. Like I said, Blake's my height. You're a little taller than me.
Yeah, I'm about 6'2".
Yeah, I'm 5'8".
I'm 5'7".
Um,
I'm always 5'7".
Jenny's 5'4". Ian's about my height now. And since he's only 18, he's still got room to grow. Which I hope he does. I don't know if Cliff's the tallest, though, Cecilia. Cecilia, go for it if you want to. I'm sure that Jarrett's heard them all.
There's no
Sure,
wrong
like-
with that, Cecilia. It's still funny.
It's like that beard site I just talked to you about earlier. There's sometimes you just got to let it out. I had a picture of the group shop. I just can't remember where I put it. Is it on Facebook?
Sorry, I'm tired.
That's okay.
No, we went to bed like a little after midnight, and I was up at before 6.
I'm always up before 6. But once I start the other job, if I that other location, that place doesn't open for business till 10 o'clock. So that's going to be a little different for me. Nope. No, I can't find it. I know you guys got pictures of it. I just don't have it.
I don't know where.
You want to climb that tree? You're going to have to fight his wife off there. And she's an awesome lady. Oh, I do have a question for you, Jason.
Yes.
This is a knife question. This is the new Mora I picked up while I was at the Deer Classic this year.
Okay, the answer is a sharp knife is a safe knife. A dull one will hurt you.
Well, no, it's sharp. The problem is the spine. It's got a groove all the way down. I can't use it with a ferro rod.
Well,
It's literally down the whole back of the blade?
I don't know. I don't deal with those knives.
You don't have a Mora?
No.
Oh. What do you use?
One on my side.
Which is what?
Hold on. This one.
Okay. Who made it?
Lethal Knife or Lethal Life.
I'm not familiar with that brand.
There's it's owned by a couple of military gentlemen.
Oh. Do you have a link?
Yeah, just type in Lethal Life.
Is it lethal or
Yeah, LETHALIFE. Instead of two L's, there's one L. Yes, I did pay money for it. And I got it on sale.
I'm trying to find it. Can you spell that one more time, please?
LETHALIFE.
What kind of book's $5.52?
Huh?
It's used book. And I guess somebody's nickname was Roach.
What are you talking about?
That book you won. It's used, and somebody wrote on the cover, Roach.
Is that the fixed blade one, Jason?
Yes, it's fixed blade. Yes,
The hunting knife, full tang?
full tang, coyote.
Okay, yeah, about $40.
$5.50. Yeah, get it. So if I find mine, I can give that one as a giveaway.
Oh, by the way, what did I do with it? No. What? Anybody have any suggestions what I could do with this?
Sell it.
To who?
Some sucker.
It's not a bad pot.
Tell him $500. It's yours.
$100.
$500. It's yours.
I don't like gouging people. It's not my way. I figured one of our community could use it. So I've got my good little one that I'm happy with, but this one here is not a bad little one.
I told you, get some Oasis and put some fake flowers on it and hang it from the ceiling.
I am not doing anything of the kind.
You didn't have one.
I don't know. He's got this big one.
It's not permanent.
Like that.
I don't like doing anything to cast iron like that. That's just wrong.
It's just foam.
No flowers or anything in this thing. It's just wrong. Anyway, if something this thing fell on somebody's head because of the weight, that could kill somebody.
Yeah, especially if it's by the door when you need it.
I've got better ones than this, and that's over here. And this one at least has a lid. Let's see, here's the one I prefer to use. Is this one, and this one's actually heavier than that first one, and it does hold quite a bit of stew. So, surprisingly enough, but this one doesn't have feet though. That's the only thing. I don't know if Scott's going to be back or not. I
We'll
think
find out.
I don't know if Rob would be interested in it or not. If he's here, I don't know if Rob's still here or not. Rob, if you're here, please put a 1 in the chat. I'd like to hear from you. I don't know. I don't know what would Mandy would think if I sent this down with her stuff. Because I've got my stuff. My mailing out had to be pushed back due to Jenny making a infinity scarf for her. So She hasn't started on it yet, so I have to wait till it's finished before I send everything. I want to make one trip, not two. Love.
I heard you.
Okay. So, what besides putting flowers in it, what would you use it for? If you did more bushcraft stuff, maybe you could use it for that. If it depends on what you have a need for, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a good little singular bushcraft pot for somebody. I wish I knew who made it, and I have no freaking clue. And I also wish it had a lid, but my lid is way too small compared to that. So for $8, it's not a bad deal. Unless, Ian does his thing about saying mine and walking off with it, which he does a lot. Well, it's funny once, but not every time. Especially when he's not an adult. He can't do that.
When he's almost an adult. He was cute when he was little. That's not much.
Yeah, that's true. As Jenny said, I'm not sure if you heard that it was cute when Ian wasn't an adult, when he was a younger kid.
Yeah.
Not so much when he's almost an adult. Now he's got to either sit at the cliff. I don't know if Cliff would take it, to be honest. He doesn't do a lot of bushcrafty things. I mean, I know some people who do, but not very many.
Oh, you could use it for a mini container for
Say what?
You can use it for his container garden.
I don't know if it would work for a mini container garden. Jason, you're being awfully quiet.
Oh, I'm doing a little bit of research for up-and-coming videos.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing a lot of videos lately, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Are you this close to being monetized?
I should be first stage of monetization by October at my current rate.
By October?
Yeah.
I thought you'd be closer than that before then.
Well, I'm going to give it some leeway time.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah, like I said, I am. Let's see.
Well, he might take it as a prep item, but it does. You have to justify the weight. He'd probably something he'd have to keep in his vehicle. Cecilia.
Okay, I am less than 150 away to get from 500.
Is that hours or subscribers?
Subscribers.
That's good.
I am now at 1,549 watch hours for 365.
How many do you need?
3,000.
You'll get there.
Oh yeah, I should have that by October.
Do a lot of lives. Trust me, it works. You'll get your subscribers through your shorts, but lives will get you the hours.
But I am so diverse that I gotta keep doing a lot of different videos.
Oh, I didn't say not do those, but lives will get you the watch hours. People come in, you talk to people, talk about your garden, your air rifles, whatever you can think of.
Yeah, but I'm not grabbing my subscribers from when I'm doing gardening. Right now I'm doing gardening because that's what needs to be done.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah.
But you got your other shorts that you do as well, like you do. You're talking about your fishing videos, your trapping videos, your rodent kill quest thing that you do.
Yeah, like I said, the thing is the fishing videos don't do a whole lot either.
Well, it depends on what.
Cooking and pest control seems to be the two.
Well, you are pest hunter outdoors. So
yeah, I know. But like I said, I just have to come across it. I'm not going to go out there and murder innocent creatures out in the forest.
No.
I'm not going to eat them.
No,
and not in season.
Right. I mean, they got to be pests, obviously.
Yes,
not
it's got to be a nuisance. Yes.
unless you're like decided to go after hogs or something. But that would be a serious.
We would eat them.
Eat what?
Hogs.
Yeah.
That would
You
be. I mean,
Going right around about 40 pounds. Yeah. Barbecue. Big on a spit.
hey, I would love. I would definitely watch you do a hunt and cook for something like that.
Yeah, but like I said, I have several playlists. Cecilia.
No, make a one that that encompasses all your stuff.
Yeah, you do one at a time.
Jarrett says deer are pests at times,
Kobe bingo.
Yes.
and
The yard shop.
Oh.
Commercial.
Yeah, like I said,
like,
it can be, but you got to get permission and a special permit from your DNR to do that. And then, as far as I know, you can't keep it. You have to turn it over to them.
like the deer or the
Deer.
hogs.
Oh, the hogs, no.
Here in Iowa, we've actually had turkey that were being a nuisance.
Yeah.
In the middle of town, they were literally stopping traffic and attacking cars.
Yep.
They had to be removed.
Oh, yeah.
And these were big toms.
Oh, no, you don't hit them with your vehicle. They will dent your vehicle.
No, we did. They attacked our van.
Oh, yeah.
We were parked because there was more than one in the road. We were stopped because of them. One came up to our door and then boom, put a dent in it.
Yeah.
That's a turkey. And the thing is, it was turkey season and I couldn't touch it because it was in town. Now, the only other pests I can think of that, here in Iowa at least, we got our groundhog problem, which you already know about. And we have the coyote problem.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a dove, not dove, but a pigeon problem. And
there's no season on pigeon.
Continuous open season here.
Yeah, because it's a invasive animal.
Which makes it a pest, correct?
It's a non-native animal to the U.S.
So,
came from
you
Europe.
could do a pigeon hunt.
Yeah, hold on.
That's something.
I gotta find the pigeons first.
Actually, if you know a lot of farmers that have grain bins of their own,
They're not here.
Well, I haven't really been around Texas in a long time, over 20 years, so I can't really tell you much about Texas.
Yeah, we don't have no dairies here. We just have some cattle ranches. Free range out in the fields.
So you don't have any farms?
Nope. That's kind of weird because here it used to be a timber industry, and it kind of still is.
Right. So,
I mean, every once in a while I'll see a Eurasian colored dove, but by the time I see it and it sees me, it's gone.
Yeah, you really get close enough.
Hey, they taste just like every other dove, except for
food.
It's got a little hint of teriyaki.
Not really, but thank you for saying so.
I'm teasing.
I know. You guys got jackrabbits down there, right?
Nope. We have the eastern cottontails. And we don't have a whole lot of them here.
We have them a ton here.
Squirrels.
There's like 7 of them behind Jenny's workplace alone.
And rats and mice. Lots and lots of rats.
Let me see here.
They still won't let me touch them at work. But I had to grab one the other day. There was no other choice. Sure heard that lady scream. It was funny. I heard her, and I was even in the training room, and I heard her.
Yeah, we get the eastern cottontail as well.
Yeah, the Western cottontails are a lot smaller.
But the thing is, we do have one hare species, which is the white-tailed jackrabbit,
Mm-hmm.
but there is no season on those here. So, I mean, let me see here. What's the season dates? Let's see here. That's deer season, waterfowl season. Okay, doves. Yeah, we got.
The only one that you can get any time of the year is going to be the Eurasian collared dove. It's going to have a black ring around the back of its neck, all the way to the front.
Well, we have.
Morning, white wing.
We got pigeon, coyote, and groundhog. Are our continuous open season stuff. Just those three. I thought there was another one, but I can't remember.
Well, you know what the pigeons in the city taste like, right?
Garbage.
No, French fries.
I
Everybody
wouldn't know.
feeds French fries.
We do have a crow season, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
But jackrabbit is closed.
Well, pigeon is part of the dove family, Jared.
Well, the thing is, we actually have a dove season,
Yeah.
so you got to make sure it's a dove, not a pigeon, or vice versa. When you're hunting pigeons, don't hit a dove. Just saying. It's definitely not out of season.
Make sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anything else about.
Yes, and they do fly different.
Yeah. I've heard of teal, but I've never seen a teal, so I can't actually tell you.
It's type of duck.
Okay. You know we have snipes.
Yeah.
Growing up, everybody's heard of a snipe hunt.
Yes.
But-
The actual true snipe, believe it or not, is only native to Russia. All its subspecies is also known as the sandpiper.
That's what I was thinking. They look like sandpipers to me.
Yeah.
And they're not, I mean, I'm even not sure why you would eat one because, I mean, they're 2.8 to 4.9 ounces a piece. There's like nothing to them.
It's a desperation survival thing.
At least I know what one looks like now. And everybody's sending you in the middle of the woods for a snipe hunt.
Well,
Shame on them.
they're not in the middle of the woods. They're going to be out in the open.
Exactly. But the thing is, growing up, they always kidded you about going on a snipe hunt. And you need a
Heck, I used to take the city kids out jackalope hunting. What are you talking about?
Hey, the jackalopes are real. They got stuffed ones everywhere.
Yeah.
But people don't realize there's the only ones they're ever going to see because they're extinct now.
Yeah.
Including, except for the one that was on America's Funny Homes video, the jackalope, if you ever remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
Fast as fast can be, you can't catch me type of situation.
Yeah, what's funny is most of the nation didn't even know what a jackalope was until America's
Funny Homes video?
yes.
Yeah. Now, I don't know who created the jackalope, but
Yeah, here I am, 14, 15 years old, and I had to explain it to a lot of adults.
yeah.
And some of my friends didn't think it was funny, leaving them out there in the desert by themselves.
Somebody actually posted this on Google. Do jackalopes still exist? And here's the answer. Jackalopes are some of the rarest animals in the world. That's a cross between an extinct pygmy deer and a species of killer rabbit. They are extremely shy unless approached. They have never been captured alive. Yeah. That's funny.
No,
I don't know who created the first jackalope, but I would love to shake that person's hand just because it's funny.
Yeah, it created an urban myth for many, many years. Now, I do want to go down for Florida for the iguanas.
One good cold snap, and they'll just fall out of the trees. Which they've done, apparently. Someone had a video about it.
Yeah, it has to get kind of cold down there.
No, they had a cold snap, and literally they said the iguanas were falling out of the trees.
Oh, yeah, the sky is falling.
And these are not small iguanas.
No, they will hurt you if they hit you when they fall with the large ones.
They weigh about maybe 30 pounds, 40 pounds, depending on how big they are.
I don't know if they get that big.
Oh, they've had some big ones. The ones that they got too big for the owners to keep, and they just let them go.
You know, that's the whole problem.
Yeah, same thing with snakes. That's why there's snakes in the Everglades that shouldn't be.
Yep, and they are really wrecking the environment there too.
Oh yeah, and they're getting big too, huge.
And they're aggressive.
Yep.
Yeah, they're crossing between an anaconda and a python, and they are aggressive.
Oh yeah, and they get huge. That big around them or bigger.
Oh yeah, watch was it Python Cowboy?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, look him up.
I'm not much on the snakes.
Yeah, that's his job. He's he goes around and he catches snakes and hogs, and he also helps remove all other invasive animals.
There was only one snake wrangler that I knew and I talked to on a regular basis, and he's no longer with us. And we all know his name.
Sean?
Bomber Steve.
Oh, Bomber Steve, yeah.
The late, great Bomber Steve.
Yeah.
He's one of the few people I've ever talked to that I've always learned something new every time I talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was never bored about what I was learning. And just rapt attention. Like, yeah, this is freaking cool.
Yeah. Last week, somebody made history.
How so?
They died from a Gila monster bite.
Well, Gila monsters are poisonous.
Yes.
How do they do that?
Because the last one happened over 90 years ago.
Yeah, but how do they die from a Gila monster bite? Did they get close to medical attention or something? Or
No,
what?
it was a pet. And it bit him. And I saw him for about 4 minutes. I guess his girlfriend found him where he was already unconscious, but he did have underlying health issues.
Oh, okay. It just exacerbated the issues that he had.
Yeah, so yeah.
That makes sense.
He had 2 of them.
Looks like we lost a lot of people. Be well, Cecilia. Thank you for coming.
Well,
I got about 15 more minutes, then I'm going to be heading out myself. I mean, I'm sorry today's stream was kind of lame. In my opinion, it felt lame.
like
But-
I said, I will be doing 8 o'clock tomorrow, so.
8 o'clock. You're running a little later. Which reminds me, when I start working at the other location at the DAV store,
Yeah.
I may be getting off work at 6 p.m. instead of my normal 2:30 p.m. And Jenny gets off at 4, so I might be getting off at 5 o'clock instead of my normal time. So which means my stream might start a little later.
Well, it's summertime. I'm going to 8. I need more time outside.
Mine's because my work schedule is going to be changing. But I have to wait and see. Because as soon as I get my surgery, then I'm going to be off work while I do my physical therapy and all that other stuff until they release me back to 100%, go back to work, and then I'm good, go back to my regular hours. Oh, man. I want to go hunting with Jarrett. I want to go hunting with you. I want to go hunting with Rob. Definitely want to go hunting with Scott. And maybe Dan if he hunts. I don't know if Dan hunts or not. I forgot to ask.
Yeah,
Dan's pretty tall too. I forgot. He's pretty
Yeah,
tall.
no, Dan hunts because remember he shows pictures of the deer he got.
Right. But I don't see a lot of people doing a lot of small game hunting nowadays, which is really
Well, there's a
shocking.
lot.
Well, I mean, our group doesn't really do a lot of small game hunting. I mean, you do small rodent hunting,
Yeah.
obviously, but not the same thing unless you plan on eating what you kill.
No, we've had a couple of squirrels from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How were they?
You know what? They were. I have relearned how to process them.
Now, I might actually be hitting you up on some skinning videos on here, skinning them for them cooking, not skinning them for hides. I don't need to know how to do that yet. That's way out of my, what's the word for it? Attention span. Yeah.
There's plenty of videos on YouTube still. There's
I
several.
remember my dad talking to me about it, but
Yeah,
that was over 40 years ago.
Yeah, I just do the small slit on the back and I just de-skin it.
Just peel it like a banana, right?
Deglove it, yep.
Just cut it around the feet and hands, so to speak.
Yep, about the middle of the back, you give a small little slit.
Lift it up and yeah.
And just pull it
Yep.
apart. Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry for the goriness, but guys, but that's
Well,
how
we know that hunting is a part of life, and we need feed ourselves. And only thing I would have meant to make sure if you do process squirrels, wear gloves.
Oh yeah,
and wash your hands immediately.
oh yeah.
Because you got to watch out for the fleas.
No, I usually let them sit there for a little bit, and the fleas will jump off once they're dead.
Yeah, but you don't want them to transfer to you, is what I'm saying.
Like I said, you leave them there for about 10, 15 minutes, then you go and get them. Once the body is dead, they will leave the body. And use something to pick them up to make sure they're dead.
Right. Use a stick.
They might be playing possum.
Like
No,
that.
I just got those little grabbers with the suction cups on them. Yeah, they pick them up just fine.
Did you ever see that video where that squirrel staged an accident?
No,
It was on TikTok. A squirrel got in the house.
I don't have
And
to.
he knocked something over. Then he went over to the item that fell over, which was, I think it was a mop or a broom or something, and lied underneath it and sprayed his arm back upside when he's laying on his back like he got hit and killed. He looked like a flying squirrel because he had all the extra skin underneath the arms and stuff.
Oh, by the way, I found out we do have flying squirrels here.
That is actually freaking cool. Is there a
know.
season for them, though?
Here, probably not. I don't know. The problem is those squirrels are tiny. But one of the guys said at work, yeah, we do have them here. He says he hasn't seen one in a long time, but he says we do have them.
We do actually have them here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Iowa's native base jumper is known as the southern flying squirrel. Okay. Did not know that, but I didn't realize we had them. Now, I don't know if there's a season for them, but
Right now, Johnny Mac has them all the time on his channel. What?
They have two other tree squirrels that are not available for hunting. They're night flying squirrel is our nocturnal.
Yeah. That's why you see him on Johnny Mac's channel. Because when he's shooting mice at night through the night vision, you can see him out there, swooping around, running up and down the trees, robbing his bait.
Yeah, so that's good. It's good to know that we have flying squirrels here. Mm-hmm. But you got to watch out for the parasites, the lice, and the fleas. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And rabies is rare in flying squirrels, but they do have a sharp, painful bite.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, one of the gentlemen that I was actually watching, he says the best way to prep squirrel is once you have it processed. SD, he's back.
Welcome back, Scott.
You put it in a bag and you put it in the bottom back of the refrigerator for 5 to 7 days, and you retrieve it, and then you can cook them up, and they're soft and not chewy.
I never had a problem with it. I just cook it and eat it.
Yeah, well, the ones I had were kind of on the tough side. But yeah, it was it was tree to skillet in what, 30 minutes?
You barbecue yours or just straight up fry?
No, I put it in the skillet, and I put it in the skillet, and I cooked it in the skillet, in the cast iron skillet.
Fried it up, in other words.
Yeah, and I just let it sit in there and simmer, and for what, 2 hours? It was still on the tough side.
That was because you overcooked it.
No, they said it takes time to cook a squirrel.
It depends on how you cook it too.
Yeah, to get it soft. Yeah, like I said, the gentleman I was watched, he said let it sit for 5 to 7 days in the bottom of the refrigerator in a Ziploc baggie, and then retrieve it then, and then you can cook it then, and it will not be tough.
Well, there's another thing that I've heard about that's some people do with deer and beef that's really tough.
Instapot.
No, a different method. That's baking soda.
Yeah.
That's supposed to tenderize the meat really well too.
So does alum too.
I don't want to deal with that.
I know we do. The alum is a meat tenderizer. You get a lot of your packets for your spices.
Scott says using Old Bay with a squirrel.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jarrett's gotten any squirrels. I mean, I haven't had a squirrel since I was a kid. But because most of the ones I go looking for, I went out with Ian last year, and we saw plenty of nests, but no squirrels.
Oh, geez, you can see a nest here like crazy.
Oh, nests we can find. Getting them out of the nest was interesting. When I was a kid, I had a 410 I could use, and
We just cut the trees down.
we can't do that. But my dad used my 410 that I had to basically blow a squirrel out of its nest. He shot the nest, and it blew out the backside and hit the ground dead. So
Tenderized by fall.
it was a tall tree. So, but that I like getting going after small game because they reproduce faster,
Oh yeah, they do.
and you're more likely not to worry about with precautions, obviously, about the diseases and fleas and such. If you prepare them properly, and you won't have to worry about over hunting them because they just reproduce faster than you can cook them.
Especially that nasty gray squirrel.
Well, we got black squirrels here.
Yeah, it's still under the gray squirrel family. It's just got a genetic thing with them. Now they got the in Arizona they have the what is it, the kaibab squirrel, which is going to be towards the fox squirrel family.
Okay, well, we don't have any fox squirrels here.
Yeah. Yeah, up where you're at, you'll probably have the grays and the reds.
Let me check.
Yes, I know squirrels get fleas. Every fur-bearing animal has fleas.
I've known some people who do. No, we do have foxes here.
Yeah, fox squirrels.
Yeah, we do have fox squirrels. We got gray squirrel, eastern grays. We have ground squirrels, the southern flying squirrel, which I mentioned earlier, the American red squirrel,
Yep.
and you already know about the groundhog.
Mhm.
And that one's continuous open season. And if one ever came back in my yard, I have permission to take him out. I haven't seen him in a while, so.
Yeah, because if you pull up a picture of the kaibab squirrel, those things are pretty.
You could always post one here,
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Images.
Yeah, from according to Jason Scott, if once you shoot a squirrel and it's on the ground, let it sit for like 10 minutes. He said.
Yep.
Then you can put it in your pouch or whatever you're using, your hunting jacket, whatever your way you carry it. I've tried going after them with my bow, but they're a little tough, especially since you got to shoot up. It's not so much the shooting up; it's this when the arrows come down after you miss, you got to worry about. Now, I actually okay. Here's Jason.
There's one.
Oh, it's with the ears. Okay, and the bushy tail.
Yes. No,
I always called them like fairy squirrels or something like that. Elven squirrels, possibly, because of the ears, the tufts on the ears and stuff. But I don't think we have those here. Scott, surprisingly enough, the first time I seen the groundhog in my backyard, he was in my woodpile, which is so funny.
Yeah, this is the Albert squirrel here.
Huh?
The Albert squirrel in the Rocky Mountains. In the Sierra Madre.
The first time I've seen my groundhog, I was actually doing my first archery live in my backyard, just shooting on a Sunday. And he just happened to pop out when I was talking to Jason, the other Jason.
Yeah, AT.
Or AT or out of gum, whatever we want to call him.
Okay.
Now, I do want to do some more small game hunting. I got a 22, which I like to use, but that can only go so far. But I'm not sure if I would need to get a 22, stick with my 22, or go with a 410 or a small like a 20 gauge.
It depends on where you're at and how you're hunting.
Well, I mean, just a regular everyday hunt.
If you're going to be hunting squirrel, the best thing to use, believe it or not, is going to be the 22 LR combination with the 20 gauge or 410.
Well, that's the thing is I don't have either one of those other two.
Yeah, no, it's all in one. It's a break barrel. You get one shot of a 22 LR, one shot with a 20 or 410.
Okay, what brand is that? So I can keep an eye out for it.
There's several brands. I said if it's up in the tree, use the shotty. If it's going to be along the ground, you can use the 22 LR. Don't be shooting a 22 LR up in the air. It's going to go about 3 miles. And you're not supposed to be shooting projectiles in the air anyways.
Okay, so
Shannon's Law.
Yes, I know.
okay, the Savage Arms do make a 410 22 over and under.
Yes.
I have not seen one of those. It's called the Model 24, I guess. I have not seen one of those.
You want something for squirrel hunting? That's the one you want to get.
And it's going to be good for rabbits, too.
Mm-hmm. Or a good air rifle.
No. Don't want one of those. That's you. I'll leave that with you. I'll stick with my, something I actually can understand. But I'm just trying to figure out where would you find one of those?
Gun broker?
Actually, Cabela's.
Yeah, Cabela's. Bass Pro Shop.
$720.
How much?
$720.
Ouch.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't usually buy them, but like I said, that's going to be your first, that would be my go-to if I was going to be doing squirrel hunting or rabbit hunting if I wasn't going to be using an air rifle, especially for squirrel.
Now, they do have something called a match pair of Rossi, which is a 22-44 mag. I'm not sure more about that one because that says
410 will fit that.
And it's also a 20 gauge. But the only thing is you switching barrels.
Yeah.
You can't really just not like an over and under or a side by side. But my grandma used to have a 410-22 over and under that she used, but I have not heard of seen one in a long time.
They're out there. The thing is, a lot of people who have them know what they're good for, and they usually don't sell them.
Midway USA sells them, and they're out of stock at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's still a very popular tool.
The Savage 42s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can understand that. I have a 12 here, but I don't like shooting it. It rocks my shoulder so bad it hurts. And no matter how well I set myself up, I can't shoot it properly.
Use the 2 1/4 inch shells.
It's a double barrel over and under. It's way too heavy. I can't hold it for very long. And once I do shoot it, I can't even get myself set up for the second shot because my shoulder hurts too much.
Yeah, because you're probably using 3-inch mags in there.
No. 2.5.
2.5.
Uh-huh.
High brass.
No, I don't know. I'd have to go look. I'd have to dig about this. It's in my bags in the bedroom underneath the bed. Now Jenny just went to bed, so I don't want to mess with her. But she just went to bed. But I don't want a 12 gauge. I understand people say, "Oh, it's a great shotgun and everything." Not necessarily what I want to carry.
The reason why a lot of people want the 12 gauge is because there's far more diverse rounds for them.
Yeah,
not
but
like the
it's
20
not
or the 410 or the 16.
For me personally. It does not suit what I do.
Yeah.
That's why I would go with a 20 or 410. It may be cheaper, but it doesn't make it better. And like I said, I shoot that thing once and my shoulder is sore all day.
Hey, SD, best $1.80 I ever used. He'll get it.
But yeah, I'm just trying to find a decent one, and I'm not sure. Ooh, okay. Savage arm. Okay, there's a Remington International that is a 410 over and 22 over and under.
I mean, there's a lot of them out there.
Right. Technically, if you want to think about it, Ian's air rifle they might consider it a match pair because of the fact that it is a 22 177, just swapping the barrels out.
Yes, that's correct.
So, that is so cute, but I don't shoot purple. This website has a Savage Arm Rascal Youth Purple 22 long rifle, bolt action rifle for $150.
Yeah, those things are tiny.
Yeah, but it still does the job.
Tiny.
Yeah. But Savage and Rossi both have really cheap.
It doesn't mean you can't restock it though.
Right. Now, actually, there's let me check the site out if I can remember the name of it.
The Ramsey Place. Oh, I see what you're doing. Won't be accurate.
Okay, I remember. I think it was Rock Island Armory or something like that had the really cheap rifles and shotguns.
Yeah, just make sure you check all the reviews out before you make a purchase,
Right.
especially with the cheapy ones.
Well, they got some stuff that if I could try to remember what it has. Give me a second here. I'm trying to figure out.
Let's see, how's my last video doing?
I'm checking to see if this is the one I went to. I don't think it's the same one.
Yeah, everybody go watch my last video, my short, and then share it out.
I tried to talk to you at my break today.
Yeah,
I lost the chat.
it was a very short video.
Okay.
Only 19 views on that short. Ouch. I figured I would get a lot more views off of that. That was doing horrible.
Well, Palmetto State Armory is pretty good on stuff, but
Only 0.2 hours. But everybody's watching the whole video.
I tried, but I had to go back to work.
Yeah. No, the one I posted this evening.
Oh, I haven't even seen that one yet. 'Cause as soon as I got home, I went on, got this ready to go. Let's see here. Okay, I look at Palmetto State Armory has. I want to get one of their.
SD, is it that bad of a sear on there? Or is it just that bad?
Savage 12 gauge. Okay. I've got the American Arms Silver 2 over and under. And like I said, it's too heavy for me. It's a nice looking gun and all, but not something I could use.
Is it something you can pull apart and repolish?
It's already polished.
No, I'm talking about SD, polishing the trigger components. Oh, yeah, well.
Well, I found something that might be worth my while, I guess. On Palmetto State Armory, it's got a Generations Pump 20 gauge for $230.
Oh, so it's all pinned. There's no adjustment on that trigger?
The hammer trigger?
Yeah.
I haven't seen those in forever.
Yeah, the only way you can get good with those is actually practice. And learn when it breaks.
Jason, I guess if we decide we can pick up this conversation tomorrow on yours, if you're up for it, or you're doing more gardening discussions.
It's gardening time of the year.
But it's after 9:30, and it's time for me to close up shop for the night. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. And just to let you know, Scott, tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central Time, which is our time, since he's up in South Dakota, obviously. Jason's going to be going on.
Oh, yeah. So I will be doing 8 o'clock. So I will probably be posting that a little bit earlier in the day than normal.
Right.
So everybody will see it, and then they'll go, oh, okay, he's going to be up an hour later.
Okay. Scott, I do want to get with you about the flea market thing till we get ready for that, because I have no idea when my surgery is going to be. So if it's after my surgery, then I'm going to be having fun with a cane and crutches going through that thing. So got to figure that out. Be well, folks. Love you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Catch you tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time on Jason's channel.
Yep. Same bad channel, different time.
Yep. So I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer
Ending
hours.
stream.